So, okay, so nunchaku, right? When we use them, we want to hold them at the end. So we don't use nunchaku holding like this, okay? This is how you see all the people that don't know how to use nunchaku. They hold it like this. No, we want to hold it at the end because you want to reach. You want to reach out and hit the guy with the weapon, okay? So let's start with some simple catches, all right? So I'll do it from the front first. So we're going to hold the nunchaku like this. We're going to flip it and flip it into the hand. And then we flip it into the hand. So the rear hand, keep palm up. Keep your rear hand palm up. No, rear hand palm up. You're like this. You got to be like this.
Oh, yeah, but that's the one I'm holding. Oh, you mean
yeah, right. So both hands are palm up. See? So I'll do it from the side so you can see what I look like. So I'm here, right? So, okay? So this is a simple catch and release that we work on. Then what we do is we get a little fancier and we let it swing twice. So we go like this. 1, 2, catch. 1, 2, catch. 1, 2, catch. 1, 2, catch. Okay? And again, we want to work where we're catching it at the end of the nunchaku. 1, 2, catch. 1, 2, catch. 1, 2, catch. Okay? And again, if you're wondering why you have to work these different catches, it's because the nunchaku bounces around. It's a swinging weapon. So when you hit, you might catch it in a way where you're not expected to catch it. So do this a little slow initially till you get the feel for it. So we start the same way. We're going to swing and we're going to catch it. And you catch it like this. That's right. Just like that, you catch it. Okay? So you want to come out and catch it. Now you switch, come out, catch it. Switch, come out, catch it. Come out, catch it. And eventually you got to do this fast. And you catch it like that. All right? So yeah, so this one comes across and you catch. And if I do it facing this way, you'll see as it comes around, I catch it back here behind me. Right? Because I want the swing to finish. I want the swing to finish. And you'll learn as you're doing it, you're striking the guy who's in front of you, Ray, right? So when the guy's in front of me, I'm striking him where my kind of body is. So once it passes that, there's a way you're going to feel, you're going to slow it down and catch the nunchaku. You're not going to hit your hand with the nunchaku. So when I swing hard, you'll see, when it hits, you don't hear it smack my hand because it's control. You're controlling it so your power is through the person, and then when it gets to the hand, it slows down and you can catch it. So we're here, right? And even when we catch behind the back, this is what it looks like. So see how I'm holding the nunchaku? And see from the front, it's like this. So whenever the nunchaku is over our shoulder, whether we're catching it here or whether we're catching it here under the armpit, this top nunchaku is always like this. So it's never like this. It's never like this. It's parallel with the floor. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down on an angle. So I'm going to come as though I'm coming across my face on a diagonal. So from here, I come down, and when I bring it back up, I let it swing, and I catch it. So I'm going to come in close so you can see a little better, right? So angle, comes around, and it catches right in hand. So if you notice, my left hand's hardly moving. Yeah. So from the front, right, it's here, and comes around, and goes right into the hand. Yeah. Right. But now, see, your hand's like this. Your hand's got to be like this. So when I'm striking, my wrist has to be behind the nunchaku. You're doing this. So it's got to be the wrist, and then when it comes back, see this hand is palm up. You're doing palm down. That's why you're having trouble catching it.
Yeah.
So look, it comes across the body. So put the nunchaku over here. Yeah. Now, leave your hand right here. Now, flip it up and bring it right into the hand. That's it. Now, let go with the right hand. Now, bring it across the other side. Now, leave your hand here. Flip it up, let it come right into the hand. See? Because you're like this. You're down, and you're trying to do it like this, right? So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to turn the hand as you swing it. So here, right? Here. Again, and this is just a catch because we never know how the nunchaku is going to bounce. So you work on all these different catches because if for some reason the nunchaku bounces funny on you, if you hit something, you can catch it. So it comes down and comes back the same angle. And what you do is just work the one side for a while until you get a good feel on the one side. Then work the other side. Because that's the one thing with nunchaku, you have to work both sides. You know? So eventually, yeah. Well, you're always going to have that, right? And eventually you become very solid at it, right? So we're going to put this hand up here. Now notice it's not in front of my face. It's to the side. And we're going to come up and catch the nunchaku. So now watch this hand, Ray. Everybody makes the mistake of moving the hand like that. I just flick my wrist. So from the side, it looks like this. You'll see I don't move this hand that much. So come up, catch, come up, catch, come up, catch, come up like this. So you want to come up, catch here. Now release the right hand, bring it on the left side. Now slide the right hand over and do it on the right side. And you just want to take turns going back and forth. So from the front, it looks like this. So I'm here, oops, sorry, here, down, here, down, here, down, here, down, here. So next two catches are a little easier, okay? So one is going to be, you're going to catch under the arm, right? So again, it doesn't matter which foot is forward, right? And this one, we're going to come here and catch under the arm here, like this. So it looks like this from the side, okay? And again, you'll see when I turn sideways, you'll see my nunchaku is parallel with the floor. It comes right around the shoulder and here. And if you look from here, like if I stand here, it's hard for you to even see the weapon, right? Yeah. Right? And even if I turn here, like we hide the weapon. You see what I'm saying? Where you can't really see it. This is one of the kamais from the kata, right? So we're here. So from here, then we just come around and flip it to the other one. And it's the same thing, right? So if I'm sideways, right, I just catch and catch and catch and catch and catch, right? So eventually you start moving the nunchaku. So it's got to come right around and go right into the hand. So what you can do is you can just stand like this and keep your hand like this, right? And just do this. Just touch the hand. Just touch the hand. And see how the nunchaku finishes parallel with the floor? So I'm just touching. So just work this like this. Do this a whole bunch. So you get used to this nunchaku being parallel with the floor. Then eventually you start to catch it. And you catch it. And you catch it, right? And you catch it, and you catch it. The next one is you're going to catch it. The next one is you're going to catch it behind your back. Okay? So we're here, and we catch behind the back. So I'll turn my back so you can see, right? Here, 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 here. Now it's the same thing. The nunchaku is parallel with the floor. Okay, so
Yes, I wanted to touch.
Yeah,
Touch.
yeah. So there's a certain angle the nunchaku has to come over your back. So if you watch, right? So the other thing is eventually the hand gets there a split second before the nunchaku. So beginner does this. Okay, we want to do this eventually. So the hand and the nunchaku get there together.